The issue is so touchy and controversial that it has caused some division amongst residents of the Five Keys area. Some who feel that residents who built their homes in the illegal subdivision of Five Keys behind the Williams Auditorium should get it taken away, and others who say that those who sold the land illegally should have to cough up retribution for the falsified sales. The land or squatter situation is currently being reviewed by His Excellency Governor Gordon Wetherell and his interim government, and so far law enforcement officials have stepped in, declaring that nearly 40 families have been victims of the land scam and over $170,000 has been invested in the area by residents. While there is no current solution to the problem, most residents who commented on our blog asked for prosecution and for future regulations that will eliminate or dissuade potential squatters from occupying Crown land. Blogger Philip Mayhem says, quote, "In reference to the unlawful subdivision in Five Keys, the governor or the court need to take the assets of the people who sold these government lands and put it up for sale and take that money and give it to the people who lost their money or homes, or re-subdivide the area and sell the lots over to the people who lost their homes." Geraldine comments, "For years, concerned residents of Five Keys have petitioned the planning department and government ministers to stop the squatting in Five Keys. Illegal squatting in Five Keys is out of control. One government-approved subdivision has become slum, and flood-prone areas are now inhabited by squatters," end quote. She continues, "Laws are created in society for the protection, preservation, and proper functioning of that society. Therefore, violators of the law, whether they be squatters who are belonger or squatters who are non-belongers, must face the consequences brought on by their illegal actions," end quote. Just last week, investigators from the Financial Crime Unit identified 32 Haitian nationals and 2 Dominican nationals who purchased Crown land via an illegal scam. The investigator told News 4 that more persons could be victims of the fraudulent purchases. Since then, 12 of them submitted written reports and complaints to the Financial Crime Unit. 5 Turks and Caicos nationals are currently named as persons of interest in the current investigations as persons who may have engaged in the sale of Crown land. An interim report has been submitted to the Attorney General Chamber's office by the police for determination and procedural matters in relation to the investigation. The AG's office will determine if there is a need for prosecution. The latest woe involving squatters and land scammers came to light during a recent study by the Ministry of Environment and District Administration. Although incomplete, the study revealed that there are hundreds of illegal immigrants, residents, and belongers squatting on government-owned Crown land. More than 30 homes were earmarked for demolition by the Ministry of Environment and District Administration, the subdivision located in Five Keys area behind the Williams Auditorium. Residents are still waiting on government officials who will decide which action to be taken. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.